Hi, everyone, and welcome to our webinar on decarbonization tactics, real-time data for emissions reduction. Thank you all for being here today. My name is Amber Artrip. I am the Vice President of Marketing here at EnergyCAP, and I am joined by Dylan Reedy. Dylan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Dylan. I'm an account executive at EnergyCAP, and I'll walk you through some of our strategies today, see if they may work for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Dylan. And we'll go ahead and kick things off. First, I want to give you all an overview, a little bit about who we are and what we do in case you haven't heard of us before. So EnergyCAP, we are the #1 trusted energy and sustainability software platform. It's really our goal to help our clients take their energy and sustainability data that's oftentimes in silos, disparate in different systems, and we bring it all together in one single source of truth for our clients to better manage consumption, reduce carbon, and drive savings at their organizations. We have over 10,000 energy and sustainability users in our software every day, and we process over $20 billion in vendor bills annually. That is a ton of bill data. We help our clients save, on average, $500 million and counting in verified annual energy savings each year. So we've been there, we've done that. EnergyCAP knows utility bill data, and we do data better than anyone else out there. Take it not just from us, but from our dedicated and diverse client base across really various industries, including government, education, utilities, and a variety of different commercial sectors. You can trust that in the 40 years that we've been in business, we've seen it across all of these different industries, and we're here to help you meet your energy and sustainability goals. So let's talk a little bit about the solutions that we offer in our energy and sustainability ERP, our single source of truth. Our bread and butter, what we've been doing for 40 plus years, is our utility bill data management. That's our EnergyCAP utility management product on the left there. This is our portfolio level energy and sustainability reporting solution, helping you bring together your utility bill data across all of your buildings, all of your assets, and allowing you to manage and see it all in one place. Finance teams and energy managers love this product because it helps them not only streamline their utility bill accounting processes, but it also makes that data available for energy managers to do their job better. In the middle here, you see EnergyCAP Carbon Hub. This is our financial grade greenhouse gas accounting solution that allows you to take that utility bill data and then crunch carbon calculations on top of it so that you're able to see all of your scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions data in one place. And then finally, what we're going to be talking a lot about today is EnergyCAP SmartAnalytics platform. This is our real-time energy and sustainability analytics platform that really takes it the next step further from our utility management platform, which is that monthly utility bill data, and going in and getting that real-time data to allow you to dive deep and respond quickly to anomalies that are happening in your operations. So we're going to dig into a little bit more of that later today. So why are we here? Why do energy managers need decarbonization tracking software? Energy managers are being asked to support decarbonization efforts now. It's no surprise. The world is headed towards trying to be more sustainable. Net zero is a big priority for many organizations out there. None of that is possible without detailed real-time energy information. And energy managers are running into problems where they've got various systems and different devices across various building types, and not all of those systems talk to each other. That's a big problem. So it's taking a ton of time to pull all that information together, oftentimes in spreadsheets or in disparate systems. It's becoming a big problem. It's hard to, like I said, centralize that data, and even more importantly, report on that data when it's living in different silos and different systems. We know that energy costs are rising across the world, especially our friends across the pond are seeing some really volatile energy costs increasing over time. And so making sure that we're doing everything we can to be as efficient as possible in our building operations is becoming a major priority. And none of that is possible without real-time data. It's no longer just a nice to have. The time is now to make sure you have your buildings and your operations set up to be able to capture that real-time data, not just capture it, but act on it. And that's what we are here to help you with. So this is a little bit about smart analytics. I'll give you the quick overview, and then I'll let Dylan dig into all the fun stuff. But EnergyCAP SmartAnalytics, this is our real-time energy and sustainability analytics platform. We allow you to capture data from virtually any source, any device, any building system, pull it all into one place. We are data and hardware agnostic. So you can trust that you're able to pull in all of that information and see it all in one place. From there, we allow you in a variety of different ways to monitor that data for quality and to identify any outliers and to receive alerts and alarms when those outliers are occurring. So you can act quickly to identify issues and resolve those issues, saving you a ton of time and a ton of money, not to mention reducing your energy consumption at the same time. And then finally, we have a variety of analysis tools and functionality within the platform that allow you to visualize that information in a variety of ways, and most importantly, share that information with key stakeholders to prove ROI, return on investment, as well as measurement and verification of the projects that you are executing. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to Dylan to dig into a little bit more with you.
So here's an overview of various devices that EnergyCAP can connect to. We are vendor agnostic. Of course, we have some ideas on the most ideal gateways to use. It really depends on your setup and what you're working with in your portfolio. But more or less, these are what the devices will look like. These are what we're using to connect directly to meters and record that interval data 5 to 15 minutes and send it to the Smart Analytics platform.
And I think it's important to note, sorry to hop in, Dylan, but these are just the devices that we are actively have integrations with today. But if there's other devices that you have already installed on your buildings that you want us to integrate, we can make that happen for you. We're data and hardware agnostic. We're happy to accommodate.
Yep, absolutely. And essentially, it works like this. You can see the snapshot here of various ways we can get the data from meters to sensors to existing databases on site, API integrations, even manual uploads of interval data that you guys may be storing on your own. Once that's in the platform, then we can start to get into reporting. We can look at low profiles of the readings. We can create heat maps of the readings. And of course, we can also create automated alerts with our machine learning application, Sentinel. All right, so when you log into the platform, one of the ways that you're going to be able to look through your data sets is with a dashboard. So when I click here onto this link here, what you'll immediately see is a graph comparing today's electricity use to the same period the previous year. And you can immediately see when we look at the 2023 data set that it's a lot higher than the 2022 data set. So that's how powerful the visualizations are on the platform when looking at real-time data, is that you can immediately spot anomalies just by looking at a graph. Now, you don't always have to do this manually, because we also have a machine learning application called Sentinel that's tracking your electricity usage throughout the course of a day and making sure that it's aligned with its expected consumption. So when you're looking at the Sentinel graph here, you're seeing this black line, which is actual demand within the building. The green line here is what Sentinel is forecasting your demand to be throughout the course of a day. So if, for example, there was a spike of this black line here and it exceeded the forecast, you would be alerted. Now, we can take any data set in the platform and convert it to scope 1 or 2 emissions. And we can create PDF reports of those calculations here. We can also track the activity of that meter throughout the course of a day within a heat map. So when you click in here, this light green line represents the base load of the building, the minimum amount of electricity that that meter needs to operate on. This black dot here, this black square, represents peak demand in a building. And from light green to dark green represents the fluctuations of demand throughout the course of a day. What we can then do, if we spot any anomalies in the heat map data set, for example, here, let's say that this is an office building and that it's supposed to return to the base load from around 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. But we're seeing a bunch of dark green cells, which means that the building isn't returning to its proper schedule. We can go here, we can grab the cells that we want to change, and we can say, okay, let's reduce electricity usage by 50%, because that's what's required to take it back down to its base load. I would save the schedule. And in this what if scenario, we would see, okay, if we were to reschedule the building from 8 to 12 p.m., we would save about 7% on electricity usage. We would save about $125 a month by making this change. And we would save about 7% on scope 2 emissions. So we can go back here and we can run a project on the anomaly that we've identified. So when I click into here, it's going to take me to the project measurement and verification application, where we can then track the results of the project that we have identified and the change that we want to make on site. So in this example here, we're looking at a manufacturing line. They're making potato chips. And what they did was change their fixed speed drives to variable speed drives. So you simply fill out the energy conservation measure here. The platform captures the baseline period. Then once you set a date, it'll start to record the results of the changes you made on site. You can put things like routine adjustments like heating degree days and cooling degree days. So we know that savings aren't just coming from weather anomalies. We can also solve for occupancy. Maybe that's changed year over year. You would put that in step 6, non-routine adjustments. Then we run the model. This is a linear ridge regression model, and we calculate savings. So in this particular example, they were able to save $24,000 by changing the fixed speed drives to variable speed drives. Once all these steps have been completed, you download your report, and you can send this PDF to any stakeholders, management, clientele that are interested in your carbon reduction strategies and the success of them that you're running in your portfolio. You can see here we have nice, well-defined parameters and results from the project.
Thank you so much, Dylan, for walking us through at a very high speed, smart analytics, and a little bit about how we can help you decarbonize your operations through real-time data analytics and analysis. If you guys have any questions about, EnergyCAP SmartAnalytics or any of our other solutions, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to chat with you and give you maybe a more personalized, deeper dive demo in our systems. So thank you all, and we look forward to our next webinar. Take care.
Thank you.